Today, Otis and I are here at Smileys Provincial Park in Brookland, Nova Scotia, right along the shores of the Meander River. It was way back in 2022 during Hurricane Fiona that the Meander River just absolutely flooded its banks and pretty well decimated the provincial park here. It was closed all in 2023 and just reopened this summer for some of the sites away from the river. The ones by the river will never be rehabilitated. Hard to imagine such a placid little river like this flooding its banks and pretty well taking out a whole provincial park. Smileys Provincial Park is one of my favorite places to come to explore and see all the wonderful autumn colors. Just so nice and quiet and peaceful down here. Just wonderful. Okay, Otis. We had to find a new spot. Our regular spot where we usually stop is all washed out, apparently. I don't think Otis cares one way or the other. Just as long as there's a banana to be had. Isn't that right? Well, the last stitch in his eye must have fell out last night somewhere. So I'm not sure if we need to go back to the vet or not. I'll give him a call to make sure. You may want to check it out to see how it's going. Isn't that right, Bub? Forest walk here was the evacuation route that was used during the Hurricane Fiona there in 2022. Boy, it must have been a harrowing experience. They just had to leave everything behind, trailers, cars, the whole bit, with nothing else but the clothes on their backs, and made it up to the adjacent farmer's field. So here we have the adjacent farmer's field, and the high spot there on the hill was where everyone congregated for the emergency vehicles to evacuate them. So I did end up bringing a little bit of a lunch with me. Brought a cheeseburger sandwich, some tomatoes, and a little bit of cheese. Now, besides bananas, Otis loves his cheese. Of course, he needs his water. And of course, we have a little bit of tea for me. Wait till you see when I turn the mug around. Look at that! I got myself a special mug from Tucker and I. Yes, indeed. Otis has quite the bromance going on with Tucker through the TV. Every time he sees Tucker jump into the rivers or lakes or ocean, he says, "Oh my goodness, hope that boy is safe." So this has been pretty well our annual pilgrimage here at Smileys Provincial Park. But just before we head on home, we want to go check out the bridge that was washed out. My goodness, the washout of this bridge is worse than I even imagined. Ay, ay, ay. Hard to imagine the power behind all that water to wash that bridge out completely.